Today, we are going to learn from the sacred book SATCHARITRA of Bhagavan Sri VENKAIAH SWAMY, a Parayana Grantha, the life and teachings of Bhagavan Sri VENKAIAH SWAMY. It helps enrich our lives by remembering Gurudeva every day. And the author of this divine book is MAKANI VENKATRAO garu, also known as Srivari Padarenuvu, whom Gurudeva lovingly called Venkatramaya. And this book was beautifully translated from Telugu into English by Dr. Ramakrishna garu, Veduru Narayan Rao garu and Dr. Tolana Ashoka Chakravarti garu. With devotion and positive thoughts, let us begin today's spiritual journey. Hello everyone, welcome back to Bhagavan Sri VENKAIAH SWAMY YouTube channel, and also welcome back to our spiritual journey. Today the title is The Divine Light of Sri VENKAIAH SWAMY and the meaning of Jyoti and complete surrender. So in the previous chapter, we saw how Sri Naidu became restless due to curiosity and desire to know where Gurudeva had gone. Through that incident, we learned that uncontrolled desire disturbs our peace and concentration. The book then reveals a deeper spiritual truth about Agni, light, and Gurudeva's divine nature. It says that there is no difference between Agni, the god of fire, and Paramatma Swarupa, the supreme divine form. To explain the beauties of a human being and guide humanity, Madhava himself took a human form and worshipped Agni as his deity. Gurudeva then explained, who is the light? The light is the Lord's light. Whose light is it? It is the light of Venkaiah. Venkaiah is the Lord. The light is Venkaiah. Where is the light? Everything is accounted for. The light of Venkaiah spreads everywhere. What does this mean? Light here does not simply mean physical fire. Light means wisdom, knowledge, and divine consciousness. Agni is the god of fire and the symbol of spiritual illumination. Gurudeva VENKAIAH SWAMY was none other than the light of wisdom itself. The fire in the form of light of wisdom became Venkaiah. Therefore, Venkaiah became God and spread this divine light or Jyoti throughout the universe. The book further explains that God takes human form out of compassion to save his devotees. Although self-luminous and divine, he accepts a human body and performs deeds according to the laws of karma to reduce the suffering of humanity. Gurudeva came into this world as an incarnation. Through his movements, teachings, and divine acts, he created auspiciousness and immense devotion in the hearts of people. The book assures us that no person can attain rebirth on this earth and truly understand even a tiny portion of his Parama Tattva, his supreme divine nature. Human beings are unable to completely comprehend his greatness. It also teaches a profound truth. Those who become one with the Divine Father are not born again. This is the essence of liberation and the ultimate goal of human life. The chapter then emphasizes complete surrender. Gurudeva preached the essence of Paramatma in human form and showed that surrender to the divine is the path to liberation. The devotees joyfully exclaimed, "Oh, heroes of good deeds, our hearts are content because we are now going to hear the divine exploits of such a God." So, my dear devotees, this chapter reminds us that Sri VENKAIAH SWAMY is not merely a human being, but the very embodiment of divine light, wisdom, and compassion. He came to guide humanity, remove ignorance, and show us the path of surrender and liberation. And Gurudeva is Lord Brahma himself in human form, with a body composed of the 5 vital elements. Among these elements, Tejas or divine light shines most brilliantly in him. Therefore, Gurudeva is described as the very incarnation of Paramatma, radiating divine light throughout the universe. And this book further explains that Gurudeva accepted a human body not because he was bound by karma, but to uplift humanity and protect his devotees. Though his true nature is beyond human understanding, he lived among people, performed divine acts, and taught them the path of righteousness and surrender. And the message of this chapter is clear. The divine light of Sri VENKAIAH SWAMY is present everywhere. By remembering him, surrendering at his feet, and seeking his wisdom, we can overcome ignorance and move towards liberation. So, let us pray to Sri VENKAIAH SWAMY to remove the darkness of ignorance and fill our lives with the light of wisdom and devotion. May we surrender completely at his divine feet, perform righteous actions, and progress on the path of spiritual awakening. If you found this divine message inspiring, please like, share, and subscribe for more episodes from the SATCHARITRA of Bhagavan Sri VENKAIAH SWAMY of Golagamudi. Jai Sri VENKAIAH SWAMY. I will see you in the next one. Until then, keep chanting the divine name Om Narayana Adi Narayana VENKAIAH SWAMY Sharanam. Thank you.